Alright, this is a full moon reading for Scorpio. This is the reading for the blood moon in Aries. Um, it talks about truth because it is a blood moon. Um, and let's see. In Aries, it talks about ambitions, new beginnings, kind of reaching goals and things like that. So we'll take a look at what the full moon has for you. It's a beautiful thing. It's happening tonight, I believe. So, it's just a full moon. It's not any super crazy, whatever. I think next moon it's going to be something crazy. But anyway, for now it's just getting down to the ambitious part. Okay, so you do have a symbolization of a compass of some kind, intuition and direction. So there's something to do with a compass. So you could be looking for a new direction. You could be looking for a purpose. You could be looking for something else. Just depending on where you are in your life. All right. So something that has held you back. We have creative. Um, Creativity can be a great thing, but sometimes you might have too many ideas. Um, so the create card is kind of like the hanged man or the two of swords. So it has the thing of Libra, so it might be uneven what exactly you want to do, or you might not have a clear, ambitious sight for what you're doing. So you might have to kind of gauge back and try to see what you would like to do, instead of what you could do, it's kind of a thing. So abandon sensitivity and the sensation of blooming. When you express your thoughts and emotions, you feel at ease. Will you experience the increase in creativity in the fields of art and music? You will gain inspiration and wonderful ideas as a result of focusing in on two fields. So you might have to focus on something that you're good at and something that you're thinking about doing, which could be a lot of, just time wasted if something doesn't work, It's something else. Mm. I'm eating my lunch late because, you know, reasons. I've been staying up late all night, so it's like I need to eat something. So, how you can release this thing holding you back, we have the watery card. The watery card is like the Knight of Swords or the Page of Swords. So it does gauge back a lot of mastery. So if you're looking to master something, it's probably not the card. But it's kind of like you're playing around with an idea where you want to come to a point of like a proposal or a proposition. Um, so cooperation and ability to open people's hearts. Everyone trusts you because you are such a understanding person, and your abilities to supervise without trouble is very helpful in the workplace. I believe that you've kind of been off doing your own thing and you haven't been watching the workflow or the stuff that's been going out. You might actually have to look at it with a keen eye because you don't want any product or anything um, like not being what you want either. It businesses, it doesn't matter if you're a CEO or you're a employee. The product that you put out should be of highest caliber quality because it is going to be reflected in your paycheck, unfortunately. But yeah, so you should actually kind of respond to people that are slacking off and stuff and tell them you shouldn't be slacking off. We need to create a good product for people that, they want to come back and see us again. So it's a quality control issue. I feel with everything. If you own your own business or you work for a business, that is kind of your bread and butter at this moment. So you had to put out something good. Uh, a way to step into your inner warrior. We have a shield. Shield is, I think it's the Page of Pentacles, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, so there's protection and a defense measure to maintain harmony. Even if a crisis is approaching, you have many people firmly defending you, and you can obtain greater power in exchange for love and harmony. So I just feel like you're going to have to be a referee for something or a project, and you might not want to be. You might want to be like project manager because you're good at getting down to the meat and potatoes of a problem. But yeah, there's smaller details that might need to be looked at. That's all I'm gonna say. I keep like seeing like breadcrumbs coming off like a bread piece, and like having to clean that up later. But I feel like that's kind of what's going on right now. So the smaller fine details might need to be re-evaluated. So how your relationship with yourself defies your relationship with others. We have time. So I feel like you might actually know these people, or you might be working with friends. Um, because time is, let's see, the Knight of Cups. So um, every experience improves your independence. Your existence consists of constantly improving yourself through your experiences, always progressing forward. It's important to enjoy the moment, to rest to the best of your abilities, and to rest. I feel like some people might need to rest because work is work is too much. You're working so hard for a very little amount of money at this moment. It's really pathetic. Mm. So anyway, moving on. We have a reminder of how far you've come. We have the big the big card is I think it's the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is a big possibility or ability and an increase in thirst for knowledge. At this time, you desire to learn uh, will be intensified. There's also a good chance for you to level up, improve every plan and possibility in the process. An unexpected accomplishment might take place involving an unlikely love relationship, a dream, or a goal of yours. So, I feel like you did have a dream at the beginning of this journey that you've been taking, um, whether it's business, relationship, or just, an idea. And it's coming to it's coming to a moment where it's going to be a fork in the road. So it's either you continue what you're doing, or you kind of branch off and do something that's a little bit experimental. So very interesting. So it could be an entirely new idea as well. I'm getting that it's kind of like when you get a new fish to add to like an aquarium or a pond situation. Um, and the introduction, into a already established ecosystem could be a problem, or it could work very nicely, depending on what kind of fish you got, and it's not a shark or a piranha. So, yeah, if you get koi fish or a koi pond, it might work better. Um, but yeah, don't get any crazy ideas that are out of the box at this moment. I feel like you kind of have to introduce things that would be complementary to what you're doing now. Um, because if it goes too haywire or it's gonna come back to haunt you, I don't think it's a good idea. Um, so we have how to channel this energy into the future. We have the bubbles, which, if I do recall, it might be the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is like, playing with money part. You're still, you know, flushed from the excitement of people noticing. Like you got a new hairstyle or your braces removed type of thing. So that newbie type of smell. All right, so it's kind of it's a Capricorn type of thing too. Capricorns have a tendency to either be the center of attention or they accumulate the center of attention energy. So I feel like it's just you wanting to be recognized for your work. Okay, so we have the purification of emotions, breaking away from a vicious cycle. Worries and problems can be beautifully cleaned up, and the situation will show itself if you can work with an obedient feeling without showing off. All right, so it's a little bit hard, especially if you're an influencer, because you're kind of like the Capricorn of of your friends. There's one of you that has to be the Capricorn of your friends. Capricorns can upstage anybody. I'm sure that you know this, but I feel like you would get a lot more done if you are kind of working behind the scenes and not really saying too much about what you're doing, until the time's right and you've actually succeeded in it. So there could be infidelity in your love relationship. Also, childhood friends. There's an alliance of some kind. So there's a lot going on here. Depending on where you are in life, there's either some infidelity or there's gonna be some childhood friends that are gonna join you on your journey, or there's gonna be some type of alliance with certain things that are coming to an head. My advice for you, Scorpio, is not to tell too many people about what you're doing. I feel like it's on a need to know basis. Third parties and onlookers don't really need to know. It has to be a kind of a secret, so might need to kind of do a distraction until it's succeeded in what you're going for. Um, so anyway, Scorpio, hopefully everything works out. I'm not sure what's going on in your personal life and stuff, but hopefully everything kind of gets to the point where you kind of, can see the lights, with certain aspects that you're taking on, certain aspects that are going to help you grow, and lessons that you might need to know. Um, some lessons you get retaught several times until you stop making the mistake. So it's a bit of a learning curve for some people, but I feel like you're on a good track. I just feel like if you're in a love relationship, it could go awry, and it might cause you to get sidetracked from work or something. Anyway, I will I will see you in the next reading. Um, Take care of yourselves, take care of everyone, and I will see you then. I hope everything works out because it's heavy stuff, you know. Anyway, and hopefully I'm in this office. Look at this. I have a basilisk in here. My Lego collection's in here. Um, and I also have my Gryffindor diorama for Dungeons and Dragons in here too. So, fun stuff. I need to move some of this stuff so I can do other dioramas and things. But, yeah. So that's what I'm doing. Hopefully everything works out because you're going to need some direction in this, and I don't really have a. I didn't get any extra cards in this shuffle, it's weird. Usually I get like some type of thing, but I feel like whatever you need to do, you'll know what to do, okay? Anyway, I'll see you in the next reading, alright? Later.